Hi guys, welcome to the Off the Field podcast with myself, George and Louis. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, well, good mate. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Been
Yeah, another
been
week.
a cracking week.
Yeah,
Really.
down the pubs and that.
Yeah, pubs are opening. Go outside again.
Yeah.
Chelsea are carrying England and Europe again.
Carrying England.
Class, mate. Absolutely buzzing. What we've semi-finalists. Would you have thought that at the start of the season?
No, probably not, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, at the start of the season, I'd have taken quarterfinals, but
I would
semi-finals.
have taken around 60 at the start of the season. I thought that's where we were heading.
That's the norm, isn't it, really, for us? So
I thought round of 16, get PSG, we'll be fine.
yeah.
But no, semi-finalists, Real Madrid, a game that I'm absolutely gutted we can't go to as well.
Yeah, thanks COVID, robbed us of an away trip.
I had my shorts ready, everything. And I sort of April trip in Madrid. What was it like? It's got to be high 20s out there at the moment as well.
It's easily about 20 degrees out there, yeah.
Cheap beer. Like, you can go to McDonald's and get a San Miguel. There's nothing better than a trip to Spain, and we've been robbed of it. And the Bernabeu as well.
Yeah. Hopefully next year, mate. Hopefully next year.
Fingers crossed. I miss Euroways so much. So much. But no, so the Champions League now into the semi-final stage. So we're trying to touch too much on Chelsea now in this podcast. So we are starting to do reactions to Chelsea. We didn't do one for the Porto game. We've been a little busy this week, obviously wrapping up with uni. But we are hoping from now on to try and get reactions up as soon as the game wrapped up. So little quick 10-minute reactions to try and make these podcasts a little less biased. Try and cover a bit more topics. Once again, comments. I think you put the comments on YouTube now, haven't you?
I hope so. No, I think you can comment on the videos now.
So obviously, yeah, and so just, you want to head over to Twitter as well. Send us in any questions, any topics as well. You can do. We've started stereo.
Yeah.
We've done a couple shows over there now. We did a 3-in-1 second half of Wolves Fulham, and then we did a slightly better one with the second half of Spurs United. So we'll try and get a few more of those done as well.
Yeah.
Probably won't be Chelsea games though because of couple of reasons that was Chelsea. Some stuff we said that can't be said out loud sometimes. But we'll probably link that down in the description now as well. Stereo.
Yeah,
and
I'll leave our usernames down in the description so you can check us out, give us a follow, listen to the ones we've already recorded.
There's 2 up there now. The second one's quite interesting.
The second one's very interesting, yeah.
A little visit for someone called Chris, and we're not talking about the Chris that was on the podcast a few weeks ago.
No.
Different Chris.
Definitely not that Chris.
But yeah, no. So obviously, so back to Champions League. Yes, semi-finalists are Chelsea, Real, City, and PSG. So PSG, City, and Chelsea, Real. PSG City is going to be a cracking game.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one, especially.
Obviously, I didn't watch PSG Bayern on Tuesday. Obviously,
yeah.
Probably should have done. Probably been a better game. But PSG missed a lot of chances in that game. By the looks of it, from what I saw in the highlights. So sort of City as well, quite known to miss a few good chances. I think that's going to be
a good game. Yeah, Neymar as well against Bayern was incredible. I literally saw like a montage of some of the. I think he hit the bar, hit the post.
This is quite unpopular opinion and quite a controversial. I don't rate Neymar. I've always said that if Chelsea signed Neymar, I'd be like, I would not be excited for it.
You would though, wouldn't you?
No, honestly, I'd be like, he's better than what we have. Let's be real. Other than maybe Pulisic, but he's better than what we have. Don't get me wrong, he would make a difference. But there's so many players I'd rather sign than him. Honestly, I honestly is, and I've always said that. Always have, always will stand by it. I mean, you talk about when he went to PSG, he was supposed to be, what a Messi or Ronaldo have been at like Real Madrid and Barcelona respectively. But I feel like he's in Mbappe's shadow, really.
Yeah.
In all honesty, but on the subject of Mbappe as well, it's the two of the Golden Boys, him versus Foden.
Yep.
Foden put up that Insta out last night as well.
No more Haaland. He's gone home. Well, not gone home, but he's been knocked out.
I didn't think much of him, in those two over the 2 legs. If I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
I think in the last episode I was saying there's no way City will keep him quiet over 2 games, and they did. So,
But then again, I suppose there's only so much a player can do without the service.
yeah. Oh, City are good defensively as well. Let's give them a bit of credit.
I think that's you find out how good they are defensively now against that PSG front three, four,
Oh,
three.
yeah.
I mean, whatever shape they go with. But who would, if we beat Real? Don't get me wrong. I think Real's a team I prefer to play over Liverpool. Again, we touched Chelsea briefly again, but I'd rather play Real over Liverpool. But see, Real Madrid, they are still a class team. Zidane knows Champions League, knows how to win in it. But let's say we beat Real. Who would you rather play, PSG or City?
It's another really good question.
Bear in mind, we've got to play City twice still. Saturday and April, May. So the back end of the season. That's like our third, fourth last game or something.
I do think our record against City in semi-finals and finals I don't think it's that good in recent years. And obviously, the players they have. I think I'd rather play PSG just based on that Tuchel will know that team. Like
Silva as well.
Yeah, like the back of his hand.
I'd be up for it, those two.
I do look at the PSG team. I do think some of the players, like I know they've got some good attacking players, but I think defensively, Man City have better players. I think some was it Bakker at left back, Dagba at right back. I'm thinking, if you can get at them, Kimpembe's still quite young, a little bit inexperienced. Just get at him. Obviously, Marquinhos is a good player, but
Poch is a good manager as well.
Yeah, and Navas is a really good keeper, but I do think I'd rather play PSG. I just wouldn't like that shame of losing to another English club again.
Yeah, last time we played a club in Manchester in a Champions League final, certain things happened.
We won't talk about that.
Which we don't discuss here on this podcast. And John Terry is still bigger than the whole of Manchester. Anyway, that Champions League aside, obviously Europa League currently going on. I've got Racist FC versus Arsenal in the background, so might be a few updates to that in the podcast. I want to touch upon that actually before we go into what happened at the weekend. How disgusting that outcome from UEFA or FIFA, whoever did it, is. First of all, only 10 games of being racist is a joke. Kieran Tierney got more. Not Kieran Tierney. Trippier got more for gambling.
Yeah.
And then the fact that Kamara also got a ban for his reaction.
Yeah, I know. The thing is with that, right? I can understand Kamara getting a 3-game ban because essentially it was a red card offence technically if he had assaulted the player in the tunnel. So I can understand that. Then 10 games for this other guy. 10. That's just pathetic. That's like 3 times more than what Kamara had. And it's
I knew the outcome would be awful and just wouldn't be right. I see, like you said, with the Kamara thing, but then again, it's kind of like, in a sense that you can understand why he did it, and I feel like
I can understand exactly
what
why.
UEFA should do is okay, it's a red card offence, but you see why he's done it. So let's just draw a line. It's to say his reason he's retaliated clearly. So then, and I do think harsher punishment should be handed out if you are found guilty of racism, not 10 games.
Yeah. I completely understand why Kamara did it, and it does seem harsh to ban him at all, but
I suppose rules are rules, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like that, he might have even. Well, I don't know what happened specifically, but yeah, I do think is his name Andre Cadella or something like that.
I don't care what his name is, really. I'm being honest with you.
He's got away with
murder, really, isn't he?
He's got away with murder. I think 10 games is pathetic, to be perfectly honest.
He's back by next season and probably doing it again. But
yeah.
So I'm hoping this is the only time I want Arsenal to win a game. Really, I'm not gonna lie. I can't. It's the way Prague reacted to it as well. And I've been to Prague. Lovely little stay.
Yeah.
I loved it last August.
I'm assuming
like COVID didn't exist.
I'm assuming he'll, because Czech Republic obviously going to Euros because they're in our group. So I'm assuming he misses the Euros, or he should do if he doesn't.
I don't know how many games are left in the Czech League. So, because obviously this game tonight will count, and then if they get through to the semis, which currently are those two games, and get to the final, and so he might be alright. The Euros.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if it's just UEFA competitions or if it's just 10 games of any competition.
I'm not too sure either. But...
Could you imagine if he just steps straight back into the team in the Czech League?
Yeah, exactly.
That wouldn't even surprise me.
Nothing's happened. I'm hoping it's just 10 games altogether. Should be 50, but we've decided for that. But we're going to for the last weekends. Obviously, we won't talk about Chelsea because that is the video from our channel talking about that. I suppose the big talking points though would be Tottenham losing 3-1 to Man United, and I saw something this week. I don't know how true it is, but sorry, if you saw that linked to Spurs.
Oh, could you imagine? That'd be so funny.
I'd be in fits. Honestly, I would break down in laughter. I'd make my year if he went to Spurs. Honestly,
Oh, I'd love that. That'd be so funny.
He'd make them even worse than they already are. Honestly, he's the reason why I didn't go to home games for like a season. So hopefully Spurs see the light there. Get another one of our rejects. They did it with Andre Villa-Boas, now Mourinho, now hopefully Sarri. I think it looks like, I think Nagelsmann, who they wanted, looks like he's going to buy him. I think Flick might be off the national team.
I can see that.
I've kind of missed out on one there with Nagelsmann, thankfully. But obviously,
look. On the topic of Tottenham, actually, 9 years ago today, we beat Tottenham 5-1 at Wembley in an FA Cup semi-final.
The ghost goal.
Yeah, the ghost goal. Oh, I actually went to that game, right? And I've got a funny story. So I went to the toilet. I can't remember what time in the game it was. Must have been midway through the first half. I come back, walking out, and the Chelsea fans start celebrating. I missed Drogba's chest control half volley to put us 1-0 up. One of the best goals. And then in more recent times, I also went to the toilet during the game and missed Matic's goal against Tottenham from about.
You missed that.
I was in the stadium walking.
It was carnage, man.
And I missed it.
I remember that. I was there for that one. I didn't go to the one 9 years ago, 2012, right? The year we won the FA Cup and
the Champions
League double.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was there for the 1-4-2. What a game! Tactical masterclass and Conte as well. Put Costa and Hazard on the bench. You got Spurs fans being on cocky thinking we're going to win, and that was tactical genius from Conte there, bringing those two.
Yeah, I remember seeing the score. The lineup, thinking, not sure about that because I think Ake started as well, and he was playing in defensive midfield, wasn't he, or something like that? I can't remember.
Oh no, he's playing the back three.
Yeah, but I just remember it being really dodgy, and I'm thinking, God, we better win this. And then, like you
could
say,
have backfired.
Yeah, it could have.
He didn't.
And then a Jermaine Genius meltdown in the studio.
Obviously, Spurs also announced their partnership. They didn't know with Dulux. Did you see?
That was so funny. They just roasted him.
Dulux admin lost his job today.
They just roasted him. The Dulux admin's Chelsea through and through, mate. I'm telling you.
But he's also now unemployed. So any social media accounts need an admin. There's one. I call him Steve. He's available. The Dulux admin is now available. But that's class. I woke up this morning. I saw that is top level banter. Honestly, he's a cracky.
There's the banter club.
They are honestly. They are. I mean, Kane looks like he's on his way out.
Yeah. By the way, are you watching any of the games?
I've got the Arsenal game on now.
Yeah. I mean, I know he actually got a real nasty kick in the face from, I think it was Kemar Roof against Rangers. But the Slavia Prague keeper's like some absolute B-Tech Peter Cech with his helmet, and he's got another mask as well.
He's just like a really bad version of Batman.
Yeah.
It's like you know you order Batman off Wish.
That's
That's what comes
up
through.
with.
That's what comes.
Genius. Yeah, I'm literally.
United are winning 1-0.
Are they? I fully expect them to beat Granada, to be perfectly honest with you. So.
No offense to Granada, man. If Granada fans are watching, but
Mm.
they are like 10th in La Liga.
Yeah, they're literally starting up front with Roberto Soldado, and I think Kennedy plays for him as well, doesn't he?
He does. He does indeed.
And let's be honest, he's never going to make it at Chelsea.
No, he was a striker when we signed him, and then he started playing left back.
Mm.
And I think Mourinho played him at left back, and now he's like a left midfielder. He obviously got sent home for being offensive in China. One country you do not want to piss off is China.
Yeah.
It's the one country you really don't want to annoy. But obviously, yes, he won't be back next season.
Mm. Obviously, at the time you guys are watching this, the game would have finished. But do you think Arsenal are going to get through at the moment? Obviously,
I'm not sure about the lineup either. Right, Prague had.
Well, actually, I heard
Prague have got more chances.
Oh yeah. They're a decent side. They're not scared to come out.
I think Arsenal honestly could crash out here, and then if they do, they need to. Like Arteta needs to.
He needs to go. Needs to get out of there.
Like I just like you remember years ago that top four used to be like Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and how now it's just like it's a lot more open. But Arsenal is like, but I don't really think Chelsea or Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool had that period, didn't they? 4 or 5 years before Klopp came in, but they've recovered now. I don't think, even since Alex Ferguson, I don't think United have been too bad. Like I don't think they've been anywhere near the level of Arsenal since Wenger left.
No, they haven't.
And Chelsea have we haven't really had a bad season really. I mean,
we've had that one where Mourinho when we finished like 10th, but no, we've been consistently up there, haven't we?
Because Arsenal just have fallen so far, and the squad's not bad. It's just I think Arteta's not the right sort of man for the job really. I think probably a similar thing that happened after Lampard, didn't it? It's a bit of inexperience really, not the like probably right place in terms of the fans want him there, but maybe it's the wrong time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have you actually seen Aubameyang's got malaria?
Oh really?
Yeah, that's why he's not playing.
He played for he went to Africa, didn't he? For, Gabon.
Yeah, Gabon. And I assume they would have played possibly an away game somewhere else, but
I didn't know that. That's shame it's for the rest of the Arsenal team. We got him in a few weeks as well.
Sorry,
we've got them in a few weeks as well, which
we have. We need to stick one on them because that 3-1 loss was just embarrassing. Like Arsenal was they still are bad, but they were playing so bad at that time.
Ruined my Christmas.
Weren't we the only win they had in like? Was it like 8? No, it can't have been 18 games. It was a certain amount of games.
No, they were on a losing streak. So I'm pretty sure. So we played Southampton, they were on a losing streak, and then we play Arsenal on a losing streak, and both of them beat us. So it's Chelsea Football Club are just known as a charity, and if you ever want to win when you're on a losing streak, you
come and play us. Yeah.
That is that is all we are known for. This ball it's not loading, is it not? Anyway, but yeah, no, that is literally like charity FC.
It's literally like all the time. I'm actually happy that Callum Robinson scored against someone else other than us.
The memes might stop. I mean, West Brom only winning 3-0.
If Big Sam keeps them up, fair play.
He needs a statue outside every stadium in the Premier League that happens. Honestly, at this point,
you know the one of him standing there looking like he's at a fish and chip shop where he's like looking up at the thing.
We should get that statue in every single fish and chip shop in the country. It's your local chip.
Well, a Big Sam looking through the window.
I honestly think though, like when it's like if it gets to a point where mathematically can't step, I think he'll just leave. So it's not on his record.
Oh yeah, didn't he do that before? Oh no, I think that might have been Harry Redknapp.
It was Harry Redknapp.
down and out, and he like left because he had a knee problem or something.
Yeah,
In other words, it was I don't want to get relegated.
I got on my record.
I'm gone.
So I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Obviously, it's like all these. Like, so Sam Adler's still got a job. Roy Hodgson's still got a job. He's still kicking about.
No, Roy Hodgson is actually so old.
He just looks like it doesn't. He looks like he's been rolled out of bed. Like
Yeah,
he's
I know.
just out of intensive care. Honestly, he's on his last legs, right?
I do like him though. I do like him.
I'll probably be on his way out now.
Yeah.
That Palace squad is so aging. It's like not even like anti-wrinkle cream could say that Crystal Palace squad at the moment. It's just a retirement home, really, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm getting the fixtures for this coming week because there's not really too many games this current week, is there?
I have no idea. Obviously, we're recording this on the the 14th or 15th of April, so it's Thursday night watching
15th, yeah.
the Europa League. So this weekend's games are FA Cup semi-finals and a few Premier League games, I guess.
Yeah, so these 3 Premier League games. So there is. Let me just get them up. So we've got a game tomorrow night. We've got Everton, Tottenham, and then
What, Friday night?
Friday night.
Oh, that's going to be a class game. Last time they played it was 4-4, wasn't it? And then went to extra time.
Yeah, I finished at 5-4.
Yeah,
I think if Tottenham loses, they've lost them 3 times this season.
Oh, that'd be genius.
And then there's Newcastle, West Ham.
1-0
to
Arsenal. Smith Rowe. Saka almost scored an absolute. I think this could be offside, but Saka.
It's not. I haven't got it on at the moment.
Saka had an effort from the edge of the box. I think keeper tipped it onto the post, and Smith Rowe tapped it in the empty net.
Is it onside as well?
Not sure. They have got VAR in Europa League, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he could be offside.
Please say he's offside.
It's a really good save as well.
I'm a bit of breath. I hope it's offside. Are they checking it?
They are on the stream that I'm watching. They don't show it.
I'll bring it up.
I think it's the Turkish referee, little bald Turkish guy.
Yeah, the goal check. Right, I've got it up.
Oh, don't tell me you're ahead of me because then you'll ruin it.
If you see Pyro go off in my room, it's outside. Put the Pyro in it. See. We turn this whole podcast into a little watch along. It's pretty.
Yeah, I know. Tell me it's offside. I still think Prague will score, but Arsenal always seem to do better away in the Europa League than they do at home. At home, they're pretty average.
The fact they're checking it for so long, I think it's going to be offside.
Yeah, you can never tell.
Oh yeah, the local broadcasters aren't showing the VAR. Yeah, and time to watch a the bald ref just do some dancing with his hands.
To be fair, isn't it usually the longer they take, the worse?
Yeah, so they're doing a GCSE art exam at the moment. That's what they're doing. Okay, he's still checking it.
It's a joke, isn't it? It takes so long, and he's offside.
Yeah. Yes.
One of my mates literally put something in the chat like Emil Smith Rowe with a goat emoji. I'm just going to reply to him.
That is what we love to see. Oh yeah, I've just seen it. Aubameyang.
Arsenal fans, absolute banter, one of a kind, absolute melts, all of them.
Yeah, that is anyway. We go back to like temporary pause.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this week. Obviously, there's not too much happened this week, really. Obviously, there's more instances of abuse, but it's something we touch so often in this podcast. It's on this time is involved in it. Obviously, the FA are considering doing sort of like a sort of a Premier League wide sort of boycott is something that's been discussed. So it could be something that we potentially see. But other than that, it's been fairly quite weak. That's on my mood. But anyway, so we'll move forward obviously to the action this weekend. So obviously, the first team we touched on at the start, but the first team to come up to Premier League season could happen with Norwich if they get 3 points against Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously there's the games. I think all the games as well have been moved on the weekend due to the funeral of Prince Philip.
Yeah.
You've been watching that?
Have I been watching? Wait, will I be watching it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably will do.
I might have to watch it. I might have to pay my respects.
But I don't know. Depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. I might watch it. I really don't know.
Anyway, so we've got so Premier League. We've got Everton, Tottenham. That'll be a monster game, obviously, and then Wolves. There's Newcastle, West Ham, and then Wolves, Sheffield United. And then on the Sunday, wait, why is this not working? Here we go. Sunday, Arsenal, Fulham, and United, Burnley, and then Leicester, Southampton. Obviously, we're playing Saturday as well. And then Monday, Leeds, Liverpool. That'll be a cracking game. Leeds, Liverpool.
Oh
Monday night.
no!
What? What's Arsenal scored again?
It's a penalty.
The Arsenal.
Yeah. Mate, we're just trying to talk about the Premier League fixtures, and Arsenal are on a mad one.
I'm not happy.
Is that a penalty? Really? To be fair, he doesn't give a penalty. Pepe probably rolls it in the back of the net. We have to change topic, mate, because talking about Premier League fixtures is bad luck.
I've turned off the game.
Yeah. If Lacazette scores, Prague needs 3 goals. Not happening.
Imagine if it does.
Yeah.
Like, there's stranger things have happened. I haven't the evening plan now. I was gonna watch Arsenal fan TV. I was gonna watch Treeps get angry. I haven't even all planned out. It's in the bin. It's in the mud now.
Oh, it's 2 now.
Well, so it looks like Arsenal and United are both through to semi-finals of the Europa League. Annoyingly. So, you know what? I can just this is the issue. I can see Arteta winning it.
Who's going to be up against Unai Emery in the next game?
Oh, is it Arsenal? I've got Oh, so they get what? They get Villarreal. They go. What is that for a semi-final? That is a joke.
Man United have got to win that. The whole thing. They've got to win it.
Yeah, Arteta is literally stealing a living at this point. If he honestly, joke.
Well, I actually cannot believe this. I am raging. Let's talk about the Europa League. On the topic of, well, obviously we want Arsenal not to win it. Do you think they have a realistic chance?
This honestly, I think they do because United have got United were having with Roma or Ajax, right?
Correct, yeah. And
Yeah,
I think at the moment it'll be Roma unless Ajax pull off a comeback.
Yeah, so Roma have. I mean, both of those teams could beat United easily. Whereas I don't think Villarreal could beat either United or Arsenal.
Yeah.
My personal opinion. I mean, how are they getting on in La Liga? Do some quick.
Who, Villarreal?
Yeah, just quickly look it up.
I'm going to say they're going to be 7th or 8th.
Is La Liga even happening this weekend? What's going on with La Liga this weekend? Here it is. Villarreal up the 7th.
Yeah, so not really that good, is it?
And even Roma, I don't think even Roma aren't doing too well in the Serie A. Roma are also seventh. So it's normally a case of the Europa League is normally quite tough, especially to you get to the semi-final stage of it. But I think the competition this year is it's not great. It's kind of poor.
It is poor, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly as strong as it has been in previous seasons.
So it probably is looking like it's going to be a United Arsenal final, and this is the thing. And also, there's another thing as well. Ole has a thing about botting in semi-finals.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And I feel like if Arsenal get to the final and they're not playing someone at United, they're going to win that. And then, like I said, literally at this point, Arteta is stealing a living because they'll be like, oh, he's won an FA Cup, he's won a Community Shield, and he's won the Europa League. And they'll go on to win the Super Cup as well. They literally must be stealing his living.
It's a joke because he's not a good manager. Like, he just isn't. He's not like the football he plays does not suit the team that he has. Oh my god, no way.
It's not 3-0, is it? Is it 3-0? 3-0.
The defending here is what's the new competition they're bringing in under the Europa League?
The conference one.
Yeah, this defending is below that. Like the fourth-tier European. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's a bang average Arsenal team, and they're absolutely ripping them to pieces. An Arsenal team who are 10th in the Premier League, ripping up a team who are unbeaten in the Czech League.
Also, another issue is Arsenal will go into this game with confidence because they beat Sheffield United. They need like a team that wasn't Sheffield United. They need to play someone and not Sheffield United the weekend. And
who are they playing the weekend?
Fulham.
Fulham
at home.
Fulham are quite poor, but I do expect Arsenal to win that.
I mean, like he's literally honestly he is stealing a living at this point. Like I can't honestly. Arteta makes me angry. I don't want to speak about him. He's what you get when you order Pep Guardiola wish. Well, we better move on then quickly to our
Yeah, let's get this out of our head.
Let's move on to our predictions. Right, so start with Saturday's Chelsea C.
1-0 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea, and then Sunday Southampton Leicester.
They go 2-0 Leicester.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3-0 Leicester, and then Premier League Everton Tottenham.
2-2.
I'm going to go 2-1 Everton, and then we've got Newcastle West Ham.
3-1 West Ham.
I'm going to go 3-2 West Ham. Wolves Sheffield United.
2-0 Wolves.
3-0 Wolves. And then move on to Sunday. We've got Arsenal Fulham.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, probably 2-1 Arsenal as well. And then Man United Burnley.
Gonna go 2-1 Man United.
I'm going to say 4-0 Man United. And then Leeds Liverpool.
2-1 Leeds.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds as well. Okay, so that concludes this week's podcast. It was a different one. Like I said, not too much to talk about really this week. So we thought we'd do something slightly different. We'll do a little bit of watching as well before we both wanted to throw our phones out the window. Arsenal currently winning, but if we come on next week's podcast drinking champagne, it means that Arsenal bottled it. So
can't see that happening, but
I have the Dom Perignon on ice. But but no, thank you for watching. Again, we should check out Stereo. And obviously on Twitter to notify when we are going to go live on Stereo. And we'll see you all next week.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Shit is a jam. I can tell who's on the way. 25 show, check the